First of all, what did I just watch? I would just like to say that I genuinely did not know what to think of this anime. This anime, Shikanoko Nokonoko Koshitantan, my dear friend Nokotan, as it is said in English, is one of those animes that is like to be compared to either Lucky Star or Nichijou, but I would like to say that this anime is just a craze fest of just so many references, breaking the fourth wall, and I just don't know what else. This anime made me laugh in many different scenarios, especially when in the first episode they literally make a Doki Doki Literature Club joke out of nowhere. I don't understand the complexity of this anime and how much the animation was distorted in so many different ways, and it just caught me so off guard every single second I was watching this anime. And I would like to say that I did see the dance, the infamous dance that Koishi does in one of the episodes. I could not stop hearing the opening, especially since it was a meme for a while, but I love this anime for the sheer fact that Nokotan was at the center of it all. Of course, you're making an anime about deers and just the love for deers. Of course, it has to be very deering, right? But I digress. This anime talks so much about deers, so many different facts about it. It stands on its own 2 feet as a good comedy. I wouldn't say it's the best, not a long shot, because the last sort of slice of life comedy that I've watched in a while was definitely K-On!, which was just a rewatch, and even then it's been a while since I've watched that series, but it was definitely a refreshing watch. And for it being my 100th anime, I honestly felt somewhat of regrets for making it my 100th anime. Originally I was trying to watch all of the Sailor Moon series as my 100th anime, but that never came to be due to the sheer fact that I just want to start watching more anime nowadays. This anime caught me off guard so many times. I just didn't know what to think every second. One of my favorite scenes definitely had to have been when Nokotan is having, I think this is like episode 10, but she's having like severe allergic reactions to everything, and she's saying, no, it's not allergies. I have been suffering under allergies recently. I never thought I would have allergies until recently, and I found out I'm allergic to cats, dogs, guinea pigs, trees, horses, everything. And I could relate with Koishi, especially when she said, I'm not allergic to anything, and then ends up being allergic to something. She gets pollen in her face, and she essentially finds out that she has allergies and is sneezing all over the place, and I just could relate with that so much. And it was very coincidental that that happened in my life. I definitely love the other 2 characters, which is Koishi's little sister, Bashiman, I believe that's her name. I may be getting it wrong, but it starts with a B, okay? She loves gardening and making rice, and I definitely especially love the seasons change. Although we never did get a beach episode, which I was anticipating for quite a long time, but it never showed up in the anime, and I was kind of sad in a sense, but I mean, you don't have to have a beach episode in every single anime. I did like how during the summer times, Nokotan was essentially shedding. I'm just calling her Bosch, but she basically puts on Nokotan's coat and wears it as like a skin, a Fortnite skin you would, and especially how Nokotan had like spots on her coat, I should say, resembling somewhat of a deer. But I know I am gonna get a lot of hate for this, and honestly it's just my own opinion of the anime, but I would like to say that this anime didn't really strike me as, oh my gosh, what the heck? It did have those moments. Yes, you had the JoJo scenes where Nokotan changed into like a JoJo-esque animated looking character, but other than that, and some different animations with her opening out of a deer head especially was really cool. There's so many different watches that I think I could have enjoyed despite that. Maybe it's because I'm not much of a fan of these slice of life comedy animes like Nokotan or even Lucky Star to be exact, and I'm not discrediting how good of an anime they are. Maybe it just wasn't the right time for me to watch the series, but I definitely would like to say that I did enjoy it, but not to the extent that I'd be like, oh my gosh, this series is revolutionary, everyone should watch it. because I feel like it's one of those series that is overhyped, but at the same time, for good reason. Of course, the anime opening is fantastic. I generally enjoyed it. Half the time, I would watch another episode just to watch the anime opening, and especially the ending, where the ending's essentially talking about how deer crackers are made, and deer crackers played a big factor into this anime series that I am glad they put that cool fact as a song, and especially the different songs they sang in this series as well really caught my attention, and I wasn't expecting them at all, especially the old man at the end that was hunting Nokotan speaking in English, and that was something that I wasn't expecting either. There are moments, like I said, I can't lie, caught me off guard. It's not that I'll say that this anime is for everyone to watch. If you're not much of a fan of slice of life and comedy put together, it's probably not for you. But for those that actually enjoy that genre, I would say, yeah, definitely give it a watch. It's one of those ones that make a lot of cool references. There was a Smash reference, there was a Disney reference, which was pretty funny. They were poking fun at Disney. And it's funny to say it, but there was only one specific scene that they were ever in a classroom. Most of the time they're in either the club room or outside, and that's pretty much it. And it's kind of funny to say that because it's based in a school. You'd expect them to hang around some classrooms and stuff, but they're not really doing that. Besides Koishi when she goes to the student council essentially, but even then the student council, they say that one that's right beside Koishi, the red-haired girl, I forget her name. I forget so many names. Forgive me. She's seen as the villain as stated by the narrator at the beginning of the series, yet she tries to help out Nokotan towards the end of the series, especially when there's that whole brawl between her and the mascot at the end. And the way the anime ended, it just ends so abruptly. It just ends like, yay, we're all winners. And it kind of got rid of the fact that season finale trope where they're saying Nokotan's going away, but she really isn't, and it's just so abrupt. That definitely left a bitter taste in my mouth, if I'm not gonna lie. And I'm not just saying that because I didn't like the anime. I definitely did. It just ended so abruptly that I was like, okay, well, this is over. What am I gonna do next? Maybe watch a new anime, or maybe play Genshin for once, but I didn't know what to do with my time after that. I was expecting an anime ending to play after that, the Deer Cracker ending, but it never happened, and I was kind of sad and also disappointed. But I definitely think the reason why I was so confused and stunned at so many parts of different episodes was because in every single episode they try to include many different stories, sort of like mini episodes in an episode, and they played on that trope that, oh, you're getting only 12 episodes, well, let's try to include 18 into one single episode, which they actually tried to do, and it was like, what is going on? And I'm an avid reader of subtitle. Man, it was really hard to keep up at that time when they were doing like the whole 18 episodes in one single episode. They kind of threw me off for a sense, but I didn't mind it. I am definitely considering watching a story-based anime after this anime, because usually with me and watching anime, whenever I watch a slice of life comedy, I definitely want to get back into something story-based that is full of action and goodness. And I honestly can say that this was a really refreshing watch. From the whole thing that I watched with Fururin and then My Wife Has No Emotion, there was so many emotions going on in those two series that I felt like I needed a kickback anime that I could actually relax to and actually laugh at some points in time, which I did, and it was such a fun anime to watch. I would like to give my dear friend Nokotan a 7 out of 10 in rating, and it was pretty alright. I mean, like I said, I'm not the hugest slice of life comedy anime fan, but if you are a comedy slice of life anime fan, then you would probably give this a 10 out of 10. But for me, as not an avid watcher of slice of life anime, I would definitely give this a 7 out of 10. But some people may lower it a bit, but I honestly could say less. But I definitely want to know what you guys think of this anime. Did you guys enjoy it, or did you guys like sort of skip it because you're just not a slice of life fan? I totally understand where you guys are coming from, because I do know that a lot of people are still watching it to this day. I have been Noble Oath. Feel free to like, subscribe, comment down below your guys' thoughts and opinions. And with that being said, I will see you guys in the next one. Take care and peace.